Yo!
Welcome to a new vlog.
We know Lisbon very well. That's why we decided, hey, why not make a series where we explore our favorite Lisbon neighborhoods. We are starting in Campo de Ourique. Here's an airplane.
The airplanes are a very common thing here. You will have a stream of airplanes coming to Lisbon airport every 3rd minute.
And that's about the only negative things we have to say about this area, because there is so many nice things to do here, even though it's a very small area. We're not gonna visit the church in... Not that airplane. This church here behind me looks old, but it's not. It's only from... Campo de Ourique. The church is 3 years younger than my father, and the interesting part is that it was actually built as a revival of the old styles back in the days. It's a new Gothic church apparently, but what we're gonna explore today is more like food, wine, the good life.
Right in here there is a great food market, but we are not gonna explore that until later. First we're gonna talk a little bit about what is Campo de Ourique. Campo de Ourique. Campo de Ourique. Campo de Ourique.
Campo de Ourique.
Thanks for the lesson. Campo de Ourique is one of the newer established neighborhoods here in Lisbon, because it was actually a farmland until 1879, where they started to build buildings for a resident here. They started out building a couple of buildings, but then in the 20th century it really took off, and that's why you have so many buildings that aren't as pleasing looking at as you have in so many other nice neighborhoods.
What we like about this place and what we fell in love with immediately was that it's such a calm, chill area where you want to hang out and have some wine, enjoy life as we do.
One of those areas in Lisbon where you get the feeling of the true Portugal. It makes it super authentic walking around here, and I think that's one of the things that adds to the charm of this neighborhood. But with that said, it is a spot where there are more and more coffee shops and modern restaurants, which attracts tourists popping up here. But maybe we should go to a very advanced, fancy cafe and have a real latte.
In the name of Instagram, we are drinking the most predictable things you can drink: latte and colorful cocktails.
If the big goal in your life is to get famous on Instagram, you could start right here, but it also is one of the places that makes the best American latte in Lisbon.
We wanted to go here to address a question. Like, do we like these places here or not? Because this is not an authentic place. This is just a modern place.
This is not where you get a bica and a pastel de nada. This is where you get a coffee latte and a fancy acai bowl. With that said, it is always nice when new places get developed, because then you get new cuisines, you get creative interior, you get so many fun and quirky stuff.
Yeah, but I think it's a matter of the balance, because too much of this it becomes too much, but also too many of the taskas and only the old school Portuguese restaurants as well will become too much for me. And this is what I like about Campo de Ourique. Like you have both worlds.
So now we can update your Instagram account. Remember to go and follow us on Instagram. We are this and this.
There are some tremendous photos on me.
Coming up.
Hit that like button. What cheese do you have here?
We have any French, Italian, Hollandish, what else? Spanish, English, a lot of different things.
What do you think about this area? Like, what is it evolving into?
It's a great area. So I have a lot of customers who told me that it's the French area of Lisbon, because you have so much French people here.
Okay.
But it's actually not. It's just the gastronomy area.
Okay.
So if you like good food, you come here.
What do you think is the best part of it?
Just the feeling, the emotion people have, the find we are in a big capital city, but here we feel like a village. This wine make me almost cry. I'm a wine geek, but like you can feel the rock, you can feel the rain, you can feel everything in this wine. The vine, the soil, the work on the vine and everything.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Are you finished your shopping, Amelia?
No, I'm just looking because there are so many nice small stores here. It's difficult not to get tempted to go and get ideas at least. It's not like I'm gonna buy anything, it's just cozy.
Amelia, she would never buy anything in these shops.
This is one of the reasons that tourists can come up here, because this is the tram going from the center of Lisbon out to Campo de Ourique. So you can actually easily access this area if you are a tourist in Lisbon.
You can get your wedding gown here.
There's no ring on my finger, so why would I?
Oh, it smells so good in here.
This is like a candy store. This is amazing. I could go wild here. How beautiful is it to make tea out of this?
They have everything in here, and this whole shelf here is pure Indian.
Well, there's no doubt when living in Portugal you realize that India was once a part of the Portuguese Empire, because there are all the spices and the way of cooking, and it's just interesting, very interesting. This smells of my childhood.
If that's your childhood, I want to go back in time. So this is another example of the importance of food in this area. Speaking of food, you know, we might as well go where we said we wanted to go to begin with.
For the people who wants to get lost in quirkiness, I think Campo de Ourique is the perfect area to do it in.
Do you want to take the bicycle over to the market?
No, I'm gonna use my legs.
Welcome to Mercado de Campo de Ourique. They have gathered all the things that Campo de Ourique represents in terms of cuisine. This is where you can just go full all in on pleasing your senses, and that's what we're gonna do now.
Right now we are standing at this talho, which is a butcher, and they have cut the meat into beautiful slices. So you actually see the meat raw, and then you pick the meat you want, and they grill it and they serve it to you right away.
Sí, con tudo.
Tuto. So we have one uramaki.
We are starting out with something which is not particularly Portuguese.
Oh, you'll get it, girl.
We got chopsticks, we got lamb chops, gotta chop it all.
I'm gonna start with some of this Japanese delicious stuff here.
You didn't take any wasabi?
Oh yeah.
Is it a strong wasabi? Did you just take a big bite? Everything you get with fish in Portugal is just super fresh.
Well, they have a lot of water. So what have we got here, Amelia?
We got lamb chops.
I love lamb chops because I get it for dinner every night.
Ah, that's hot. This was less than 4 euros, and this was 13 euros.
Yeah.
And cerveza and a Diet Coke was 4 euros.
That means that the prices here are vastly lower than if you go to Baisha.
Yeah, if you
And
go to
Time
Time
Out,
Out,
yeah.
which is a similar kind of market, somehow they managed to cook this perfectly medium, and it's juicy, it's tender, and it's so flavorful.
Amelie, she is out scouting more food, and now she is going to surprise me with I don't know, something unusual. I need a refill. Ding! Round 2! Uh-oh!
This is probably the most Portuguese I could find, actually. It's squid stew with potatoes and a tate. Then we have a little... She couldn't really explain me what this was, but apparently it's very Portuguese.
This is the least pretty dish I've ever had, I think. It looks like a horse took a dump, and it doesn't smell very good either.
You can like all Portuguese food, I guess.
Compensation? This is hold kæft, hvor er det godt. Wash it down with a tall beer. Life is good.
Oh my god, Johan. Oh, it's like intercourse on a waterbed. So smooth.
Intercourse on a waterbed.
Not that I've tried it though, ever.
So this is a gin bar, and they have the elephant, which is very rare. Not very rare, but it's a pretty rare gin. I have my elephant.
I have my latte, which is a good latte actually.
Everything is starting to align. The calmness is coming upon me like a comfy, lukewarm bedsheet.
That was it from Campo de Ourique. And to sum it up, this is where you are gonna visit if you wanna eat well, drink well, buy nice stuff for your cuisine, yeah?
It's just a matter of
Airplanes?
right now, Campo de Ourique is still an authentic hidden treasure. You should come here if you want to explore Campo de Ourique before it gets, you know,
Too touristy. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and hit the bell button.
and a lot more of these favorite neighborhoods in Lisbon are coming up. See you in the next one, guys.
Ate loco, ciao ciao.
Ate Lego.
Loco.